Welcome to the USAV Officiating Training Junior Line Judge Essentials module. If you experience technical difficulties or need any assistance with your USAV Academy coursework, please visit the USAV Academy Help Desk. You'll find a link to the Help Desk on each course page under Help and Resources, or simply visit help.usavolleyballacademy.org.
Boys and girls, I have something to say. Gonna be a line judge so everyone can play. Here you make a call by using reflex, or respect it as your own bag. There are a couple of calls you need to know, and then on the court you can go. Here's a touch. It isn't that much. Here's an in. Here's an out. You have to use goal. I have no doubt. Use two hands at once, pointing at the antenna and making your flag dance. Same. You point at the line, making a football sign. Goodbye, everyone. You should really feel line judge. I'm very protective of this, and I'm a pro, and you can't say no. Goodbye, everybody. This has been the best day. Hope you guys can join me in the Olympics. Bye, everyone. Hope you listen to our videos.
There are two line judges standing in opposite corners of the court. Each line judge is responsible for their entire sideline and end line. Your base position is at the intersection of those two lines. Hold the flag in front of you with both hands by your waist. This shows the referees you are ready for play to begin. It looks better to the players, referees, and spectators than doing something different like this. Now, let's do a quick check to see how much you learned. You don't have to get them all correct, but be sure to try your best and learn from the ones you may not answer correctly. Now you'll learn about the 4 areas of line judge responsibility. Click on each picture to learn more. You need to visit each page before you can move forward. Be in a position ready to see the server's foot. At the moment the server contacts the ball for service, the server cannot be touching the court or the end line. Watch for the last contact point the server has with the floor prior to contacting the ball. If they touch or are over the line, that's a foot fault. Remember, if a server jumps, they can land anywhere. We only care about where they take off from. To signal a foot fault, wave the flag above your head with one hand and extend the other arm and point with your index finger to the line. Keep waving your flag until the referee blows their whistle. An antenna fault occurs when a ball touches the antenna, the net outside the antenna, or the poles or stand. Remember that if the ball goes over the antenna, that is a fault too. To signal any antenna fault, wave the flag above your head with one hand and extend the other arm and point with your index finger to the antenna. You could be pointing at the antenna that's not on your line, since you're able to make a call on both antennas. Keep waving your flag until the referee acknowledges your call. Line calls are most of your job as a line judge. If the ball lands inside the court, or even if it lands on a sideline, signal in by pointing the flag to the center of the court. Remember that if it hits any part of the sideline, the ball is in. If the ball lands outside the court and does not touch a player on that side of the court, then signal out by raising the flag with the arm extended. Hold your signal until the referee acknowledges it. If you have a situation where the ball is hit into the net and lands out of bounds, we signal that ball is out, regardless of who hit it into the net. If for some reason you're blocked from seeing a ball land near a sideline, you can show that to your referee by crossing your arms in front of you. This signal is only for when you can't see where the ball landed. If you can see the ball land and it's close to the line, use your best judgment and call it in or out. A touch is called when a player contacts the ball and then the ball. To signal touch, hold the flag vertically in front of you and bring your other arm across your body to form a T. One tricky call for a line judge is when the ball is hit into the opposing blockers and then lands out of bounds. If the ball lands on the same side that it was touched on, signal touch. If the ball lands on the opposite side of where the ball is touched, signal out. It's okay if you don't remember this all the time. Even some of your referees forget too. Now, let's do a quick check to see how much you learned. You don't have to get them all correct, but be sure to try your best and learn from the ones you may not answer correctly. There are 3 other responsibilities that you have as a line judge. Click on each star to learn more about them. You need to finish all 3 to move on. When signaling, make eye contact with the R1 to show confidence and to make sure they see you too. Hold your signal until you see the R1 award the point to make sure they have your information. At the end of the set, after you make your last call, pay attention to where the game ball goes. You can help your referees out by grabbing the game ball. Bring the game ball to the score table. If there's another set to be played, find a seat either near the table or around the court. Be ready to go back to work when the R2 gets the teams back on the court. If you have questions, this is a great time to ask your referees. They might even learn something from you. Timeouts are a great time to relax. When a team calls a timeout, go to the middle of your end line and wait there until the whistle blows to end the timeout. Now, let's do a quick check to see how much you learned. You don't have to get them all correct, but be sure to try your best and learn from the ones you may not answer correctly.